Pretend you're really into what I'm saying though, that'd be cool. Just look in like admiration. Welcome to MaleRoom, a show that takes us girls inside the mind of the opposite sex by going straight to the source. In each episode, we'll be sitting down with 3 different types of guys to get their perspective, translate our texts, and even provide their tribal knowledge on their elusive species. In today's episode, Miscommunications, we'll be delving into mating calls, misconceptions, and what it will take to get these guys into dating retirement, if that's possible. Yep.
Boom, print it.
Oh,
Just a tip.
Fix it in post.
I'm your messenger and fellow confused friend, Mindy. I'm definitely not a dating expert, but it'll be a lot of fun figuring it out together. All right, so now we're gonna go around and have each one of you guys introduce yourselves with your type of guy that you think that you are.
I'll set this one off. My name's Carl Radke. I'm 34 years old.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. And the type of guy I used to be a boy, but now I'm not a boy. I'm just a good guy who's focused on himself a little bit. So
A selfish guy, okay.
A reformed boy.
Reform.
What's up? I'm Trevor Van Uden. I've never thought of what type of guy I am.
Yeah, that's a tough question.
That is a tough question.
We ask the hard-hitting questions on the show, guys.
I think I'm a genuine dude. Yeah.
All right.
I think that's what I'll call it for now.
Genuine dude.
We like that.
A genuine dude, yeah.
I'm Emerson Tamor. I'm 32. I am actually 32, unlike Carl, trying to figure out his age. What type of guy am I? Tough question. I'm a good guy. I'm an intellectual. I'm a workaholic, though, and so I'm tough to tie down.
What is the biggest misconception about your species?
We are obsessed with you. We love you to death. We can't live without you. And I think women forget that we will do whatever it takes to protect and serve you. I think that, honestly.
I used to be a boy.
Okay, so you're saying all of that is true.
I think
For the right person.
I think women think that we're out to ruin your life
Yeah.
and not be good to you. I just think
Okay.
we're just trying to find the right way to go about it.
Do you guys have any other thoughts on misconceptions?
Well, I think it kind of ties to that, is that we're now in this vicious cycle of girls and guys playing this endless game of, oh, he's not thinking about me, and then guys being like, oh, I can't text back right away. I gotta wait to make her want me a little bit or think that I have other things going on. And so I think it's both sides are now playing this crazy game because of oh, you can't text him back right away. And it's from my perspective, if a girl texts you back right away, it's whatever, it's cool.
Is it outdated that a girl should be acting unavailable? Because that used to be the thing. Is that now outdated? Or what do you want girls to do? We are confused. We don't know what you guys want.
I'll quickly dive
anymore.
in because I love the chase.
Yeah.
Unabashedly love the chase. But at the same time, it's at some point it's too much work. If a girl goes too far on the chase scale, I'm it's there's other people out there. We live in New York City.
Okay, so from what I'm hearing though, you're saying, first, yes, we want you guys to be available, but now you're saying, but you like the chase. So is it that sweet spot right in the middle that the girl has to be sort of available but then busy?
You can still be part of the chase but still be responsive. You don't have to be unavailable to still have a guy chase you.
So what does that look like? You text me, let's play that. You text me, hey girl, what's up? Or what's your
I'm not
opening?
gonna probably text you.
I was
Hey,
just saying,
hey
I don't think
girl,
you'd
what's
say
up?
that.
I mean,
What's your
how's your day going or something?
Okay, perfect. And then
If
what
you don't
should
respond to the next day, I'm well, that was kind of rude.
Okay.
Part of the challenge, I think, with at least where we are right now with messaging is it's messaging. Pick up the phone and call someone.
Okay, how many of you guys, raise your hand, how many of you guys are calling girls? Legitimately, don't say it just to say it, but
If
how many of you?
if I want to date you or want to pursue you, I pick up the phone. I want to talk to you like an adult.
Carl's
Okay.
a sales guy.
I'm 34.
That is-
I'm the oldest one of the men here.
Yeah.
I didn't have a cell phone until I was 18. I used to call the landline of a girl's house, and the dad would pick up hey, is Alicia available?
You
Yeah,
get
Carl.
really nervous.
Alicia.
So what do you guys think about a girl making a first move?
Love it.
For it, yeah.
All for
It's
it. Sexy.
Sexy.
Do you want her to throw out a plan? Because you guys maybe are guys and you just don't make a plan? Or is that annoying and you want to be the man and pick the time and the place?
I'm good with them throwing out a time. I mean, I think we're all entrepreneurs, so we're all busy. So that's kind of going on in the background. Like for me, one of the challenges is I'm always trying to balance like work and dating and all of that stuff. And so if a girl is throwing out a time, that's great. But on the flip side, like I always like to like suggest a place. I mean, I'm fine with a girl suggesting a place, but I just feel like, at least in this culture, like I should be suggesting a place.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm like the worst at suggesting places. Like I am like not one for like the bar culture and all that.
Yeah.
So like finding a bar is so stressful for me. Like, and that's not my ideal sort of jam, like to go out. But like, hey, let's go for a walk in the park. Let's go on a hike or something. Maybe not for the first date, you know, you want to get to know someone, but like,
But see, maybe you should be
moving
suggesting
forward.
that.
Yeah.
Just be leading the charge.
No, totally, yeah. And
A drink before the hike.
I'm all, I'm all for suggesting and taking it forward. But I love when the woman introduces an idea. I think that's great.
So texting may have single-handedly helped or killed your game, but for us, it's a psychological minefield. Each episode, we take 2 of our favorite texts that you guys submit and get our esteemed panel of gents to translate them. Okay, this one we're gonna actually have Carl read out loud.
Okay.
As the male character. Okay?
So I'm gonna be the guy.
You'll just read it all, but when you're
Does he have
being the guy, have like a deeper voice.
Okay, here we go. We got a guy named Hunter, and this is his first message to the girl. You're a total babe. She responds, oh geez, that's too kind. Wink, smile. He responds, short, comma, pretty face, comma, big boobs, ... Just my type, LOL. Sorry, comma, I'm too honest. She doesn't respond. He comes back with, how's life? Come back. She responds, I'm here. Don't mind honesty, but you know, leading with boobs, cover the face emoji, like you know the emoji that does this?
Yeah, like don't do it.
He responds, sorry, how big are they? Delete them.
All right, delete him. Not a
Yeah.
keeper.
Yeah,
No.
It's
move on.
unanimous.
That's embarrassing.
I'm really like,
I'm
talk about a species.
But it's guys like that.
Amen. It's low standards, but
I mean, that's
Obviously
awful.
none of you
that's
guys,
Awful.
but-
That's a walkout. I would
right,
walk
so
out
in
of the
that
set
case-
right now.
No, he's more of like a gatherer than a hunter.
Right.
Well, I'm not sure he's a gatherer or a hunter.
Why would the girl stay in this conversation?
you know what? She didn't. It looked like that was the last of the conversation.
Well, then he got exactly what he deserved.
Yeah.
Peace.
Swing and a miss.
Where are you getting these texts from?
Some are in my own vault, and some are friends.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Friends, there
Are
we go.
Are we talking about your life? Or
This one is obviously not mine. This
is
guy's
you.
been pursuing this girl.
Pursuing you.
I mean, this girl's great. I don't know her well, but she seems cool. So he writes, hey, like, when are we getting together? She writes,
Did she say
yeah, it's ...
Good.
He writes, let's do an early-ish dinner on Sunday. That's cute, right? She writes, okay. Sunday rolls around. So she writes again, because it's Sunday at 2 p.m. An early dinner, 5:30, early bird special, I don't know. So she writes back, hey, what time works best for later? And he writes, hey, I need to reschedule for this week. My brother and sister flew back from London for a couple nights, so we're doing a family dinner tonight. Sounds like a good guy. However, the week before canceled because it's his parents' anniversary. So is this guy like trying to be the family guy and keeps canceling because he's like actually has other plans? Or is he that nice of a guy that like, who celebrates your parents' anniversary? Don't the parents want to do it by themselves? No pun intended.
Sister and husband come in like super last minute from London. I mean, my sister lives in London. It's not like she's gonna come in tomorrow out of the blue.
Valid point. And you know what else?
And you lead with that, I think.
Yeah.
That's a no. Have you ever dropped the parents' anniversary line?
Oh yeah, all the time. No.
I understand like a grandma's
I've never done
birthday, but a parent's anniversary.
And then
is
just
that a
say,
thing?
hey, enjoy your fam. And then if he doesn't reach out again, you know where you stand.
Yeah.
If it's someone has canceled 2 times.
2 times, right.
Then-
why is he scheduling?
Right. Wouldn't you follow up with like, well, how about next?
Yeah, when you cancel
Wednesday.
and you really care, you offer another suggestion.
Exactly.
I'm with Carl. And the flip side goes, like girls, you know, I'm not as good looking as Carl, but sometimes like a girl
You're right
will
there.
reschedule on me, and that's fine. But like after a time or two, she's gonna have to take the lead. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way to like, oh, here's a date.
Right.
You know, for it. It's like at some point it's like she's gotta take the lead the same way.
Totally.
This
This
it's
has
on
happened to you
him.
a few times. And Emerson's complaining. Well, not like to
Oh,
throw
now
on the
I'm
bus. He's
getting
one of our friends.
Yeah,
but
true.
I think it happens on both sides. I mean, you know, women will have other engagements or other things that happen, then you make the effort to make it happen again.
Yeah.
And if you don't really care, you don't do anything about
Agreed.
it.
Do you guys
Yeah.
ever try to be like purposely vague to like hedge your bets? Like, do you do like a Wednesday should work, so then when it rolls around, you can be like, what's in stock that day, or like, what should I actually do this? And
No, I mean, I'm not like.
be real.
Well, I'm trying to, yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to like work a lineup or something like that. But like, if I am vague, it's really because, I mean, we're in New York City. We're all busy. We've got
Thank
like,
you.
got your business, you got your passion. You're trying to balance 3, 4, 5 different things.
Do you think you make time? If you're excited, like, am I
Yes.
old school? Will you make the time, or should the girl assume that like
You make the time.
You make the time,
Maybe.
but I think also though, like this is what, was that the first date?
Second.
Second? So that
Yeah.
I think speaks to,
I think I'm gonna ask that girl. I'm gonna find
and that,
out,
I
but
think
I'm
we
pretty
need,
sure.
we need a
It's,
little more context on that text, but I think also too, there's a lot of fear in like actually showing up and putting yourself out there sometimes as a male. Like I think you don't want to probably hurt the person if you're not maybe as interested as you thought you were at the beginning.
but then why would you guys ask for another date? Like if you're not that into it, like
Probably
from
had
our
a couple- you
standpoint, like
probably had
why
some
even?
drinks.
Yeah.
Or I mean, you're afraid of
And
hurting
what?
the girl.
Afraid of hurting her.
You know,
But
it's-
wouldn't
it's-
she rather
it's a
like
tricky-
why
It's
ask
hard.
again?
It's easier to go, hey, like you want to maybe try Sunday?
Are you saying this
versus
girl got
going-
the courtesy Sunday?
Sunday dates are actually, no one does Sunday dates. I'm not gonna lie. I've
I've never gone on a Sunday date.
I mean, if my
I've gone
Sunday,
on a Sunday date. You got to take it where you can fit it. You
fair,
know?
fair. I have as well.
Yeah.
A Sunday date is really cool, actually.
Nice
That-
little picnic or
because
something.
you have some time to really like. Most Sundays for girls are like it's like their holiday.
No one does Sunday dates.
Now I'd like to cue our special correspondent, Anita Mann, who is our woman on the street to get our daily PSAs from men around the world. Hey, what's your name?
Peter Melikar.
Peter. So what's something every girl should know?
That when guys say I don't know, they know.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, so you mean basically if you're not getting a clear answer, then the answer is probably no.
There's a clear answer buried there somewhere. Maybe we're a little too shy to talk about it, but which would be great to like get over. But it's not always about what it's about.
Deep, but true. So what's something every girl should know?
Okay. I think every girl should know that they should never read too much into their texts with a guy because misinterpretation is something we all do, whether it's a period at the end of your sentence or an exclamation point or the lack of an emoji. Just don't read into it too much because 9 times out of 10 will always misinterpret it and things should happen organically and texting and media is not organic.
Is there any good tribal knowledge you have?
It's nice when someone would respond quickly, but I mean, playing hard to get is, I mean, sometimes it's nice too.
What's a girl to do? Like a little bit of both?
When it comes to females, males feel the same way at the same time. Unfortunately, sometimes on both ends, it can fall in the same plate. You know, we're all men, so we all fall victim to getting dumped. Or at the same time, it's just being aware of what was said on both parties.
If in the beginning you sleep together, is that
First date,
first date?
sex,
Yes.
or just like sleep in bed together?
No, first date,
Cuddle.
sex. Like,
question.
is
Yeah,
that,
great question.
does that matter anymore? Is that like a turn off? Is it not a thing anymore? Like, what do you guys feel about that?
Me personally, like I've had a lot of fun in my life. However, I've gotten to a place now where like I don't one night stand. Like and I don't sleep on the first date. Like I will have fun. I'll sleep in bed with you, but we're not gonna go past, like making out and just having like very simple.
Born again virgin, that's good.
Reform boy.
Reform. No, I guess like what I'm saying is you set the tone from that point forward, like what your intentions are. Because if you like if you have sex the first night, some guys I think got what they wanted, and it's just not as exciting to pursue it again.
I don't agree. Like, I don't think it's a deal killer if you sleep together on the first night. Like, I go through phases. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'll try to behave tonight, so I'm not the fuck boy, so to speak. But no, so I don't think it's like clear cut on that. Like, in terms of your point, like, oh, it's not as interesting anymore. But I would say that's the case. Like, whether you sleep together on the first date or the third date, like once you have sex and then you're like, okay, I'm not into it, it's probably gonna be the same. But if the girl's like legit and cool,
and it's good,
of course, then I think it doesn't matter. Like, you would still be down to meet up with them and even date them.
Yeah, I mean, I think that if I were to sleep with somebody, my intention with them was always to like pursue them in the first place. So I'm not just gonna leave them
just
dry
in that way,
the next
though?
day, ghost them. Yeah.
High or low and dry.
Yes.
I feel like you would like write a girl a poem afterwards or something.
Right after? That's a little too soon.
In bed.
during the first night.
Yeah.
At some point, like, it turns, like, it's like, okay, we've gone on 4 or 5 dates, like, okay, it's a little too much. Like, it's a lot of effort here, a lot of money been spent. Now it's just expensive.
God, that's awful.
No, but I'm saying, like, at some point, it's like there's too much effort involved with it being worth it. That's gonna.
But when you come out of the gates and you're like, it's like you have to like read your thesis statement of what you're like guys are, okay, I just met you. I met you through a friend, or I met you at Whole Foods in the produce aisle, or I met you at Whole Foods looking for Loverboy. I think the hardest part is out of the gates. You're like supposed to have this like total like theme that you want. Like, it's like, no, I'm trying to get to know you. We're gonna go about this hopefully in a respectful way, and things lend itself. You go on a couple of dates and you're like, yeah, like I want to get this going. Maybe the sex happens, and then for whatever reason, I think the girl's just as guilty as the guy.
Girls got needs. What do you?
Guys got needs too.
Well, I'm saying that's my point. Is like, I think it's just natural how it happens. To me, it isn't like, oh, you slept with someone on the first date or whatever, it's done. We can't date. Like, there's been lots of girls that I've really liked and like I would love to pursue, but maybe they weren't interested after a couple of dates, but we slept together on the first date, or we were, whatever. It isn't a deal breaker that you sleep together on the first date.
Have you slept with someone on the first date?
For market research.
For market research.
Yeah, I'm asking for a friend.
If it happens, it's because it's a great night. I feel you, you feel me,
right.
And like that's where it's headed. Because I'm a co-conspirator in this, and it's like it takes two to tango.
Takes two to tango.
Exactly.
Like,
takes two to tango. Well played.
What do you think the solution is? Is it more communication, or is it just like everyone needs to chill out and get to know each other?
Back to the biggest misconception.
Yeah.
Is that men sometimes don't tell you that, you know what, like, you're a babe, I'm vibing with you, we've had a fun couple dates, we've had sex, but I also didn't sign up for this next stage of something that you were looking for that I didn't know you wanted, and here we are now that you're mad because it didn't go past that.
Guys want to have fun, girls want to have fun, right? It's both sides here.
Girls just want to have fun.
Girls just want to have fun, right? But
great song.
So I find it interesting that when you just want to have fun, it's all cool, right? But like when we start to think about, oh, I want to be in a relationship, now we have to play this long game thing. Let me delay this with the person you want to be with, right? But like with the person, with the person that, oh, like, not gonna see them tomorrow, so let's just do this.
Let's get it over.
Well, yeah. But like, whoa, that's like some serious stuff.
And that's who you should be most natural with, right?
So on the first few dates, how much of it, like if it is kind of an audition, right? How much do you want a girl to tell you about what she wants?
I'm down to have fun, and then if the right woman comes around, then I'm also down for something more serious. And I'm always kind of looking for that, 32, whatever.
Getting up there.
But it's, I know. I'm in my prime,
You're
maybe.
not.
I'm in
I'm
my
kidding.
prime.
Oh, sorry.
I'm prime, come on. Yeah, not 34 over here.
Yeah, prime. I mean, this is a different story.
I have a whole age thing. You can never look at someone and know how old they are. That's up to you to tell.
Is that a deal breaker? If
No,
a girl's like
it doesn't
way
matter.
too old, cougary.
Age does not matter. How old would you be if you didn't know how old you were?
I feel like in my mind, I'm a solid 28, 29.
Exactly, so you're 28.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's it. But I dare you to find a male who walks into a third or fourth date and goes, I want to marry someone in the next year. If the girl heard that from that guy, it's probably weird for her too.
Are you guys, would you consider yourself more of a giver or a receiver?
In gifts, acts of service.
Take it however you, are you talking about love languages?
There's 5 love languages.
Yes, please educate us.
Do you know what a love language is?
I do.
Can you name one?
Touch, acts of service, quality time, words of affirmation, and drum roll. Whoa, what's that? Gifts.
Gifts.
Okay, good work, Bendy.
I'm acts of service, number 1, and then words of affirmation, number 2.
Nice.
And now, the safest and most consensual part of the show, just the tips. So what's your one tip for all the ladies of the world?
One tip, pick up the phone. You don't just text your mom, you call your mom. If you like someone, you call them.
Don't feel like you have to hide anything. I think you can just be yourself and be honest and upfront and like forget the games.
Don't overly play the game. Don't overthink it, because the reality is when you start to overthink things, it just gets weird.
Guys, thanks for joining us in the mailroom.
Thank you.
Ladies, we have a lot more mail to go through next time. See you then.